better place for me, better place for me. Trying to play my symphony, but there's so much noise around, so much noise around.
Hey, what's up beauties? It's Tara Marie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a bronze, super bronze, coppery, kind of like glam brown eyeshadow look for you today. I really liked how this turned out and I'm super excited to show you how I got this look. So yeah, don't click away, keep on watching if you want to see how I got this all together. But before you do, don't forget to thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you aren't a part of the Tara Squad already. So without further ado, let's just get right on into it. What's up? So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into this. I'm gonna be using a combination of two palettes today. The Beaute Grandiose palette and the NYX Lid Lingerie palette. Yeah, I guess it's just like the regular Lid Lingerie. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna pick up Myrtle, which is our copper bronze, and to lay this down, I'm just gonna pick up, actually, you know what? I was just gonna use my finger, but I'll give a brush. I'll give a flat brush a try. I'm just gonna pick up a flat brush. The one that I'm using is the Luxie 249, like dual-ended brush. So I'm gonna use that flat side, and I'm just gonna pack this right on to my lid. And I love, this is like, looks like a penny, like a really beautiful penny, even though we a dime. Just kidding, I might cut that out. Corny jokes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pack this right on top of my lid here, and it's giving me pretty good. I was gonna use my finger to just have the color pop more, but this is packing the color on pretty nice, so I'm not going to do that. And next I'm going to go in with the Lid Lingerie palette, and these shades don't have any names, but I'm going to be picking up this shade right here. It shows up a little more like red on camera, but I don't know, it looks a little bit different in person. But anyway, I'm going to pick up the opposite end of that same brush, which is just a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna blend that right on top of that copper shade, and I'm gonna blend this right up into the crease close to our brow bone, sticking to the eye shape as well. And then with a clean, fluffy brush, I'm gonna go back into the Beaute palette, and I'm gonna pick up the shade Cinnamon, which is that color right there, and I'm going to blend that over top of where we put the dark crease color, and just blend that right up, and we're getting really close to the brow bone with this look. So I'm just blending Cinnamon right over top of the nameless shade from the NYX palette. And I want the copper to stand out a little bit more, so I am actually going to go ahead and use my finger and dip back into Myrtle, and I'm just like putting it right onto my middle finger there, and I'm going to pat this back on the lid, because you know, this color is really like the star of this look. So I'm just packing this copper on just so that it doesn't lose its like little spotlight, you know what I mean? So using my finger, really getting that color on there. All right, and then as promised, taking the brush that we used to put down the dark shade and just blending over that line, just to make that a little, wow, I just, that was such a bad stutter. I don't even remember what I was saying. I think I was, actually, wow, total brain fart, like I completely forgot. But right now I'm just like putting just a little bit more of this Myrtle on, and it is like creeping into my lower tear duct here. So I'm just wiping that away. And then one more time going through and just blending out those edges. All right, so next what we're gonna do, I'm gonna wipe this eyeshadow off of my finger, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to eyeliner. I'm gonna use a black liquid eyeliner pen. You can use any liner pen that you have. Doesn't really matter which one it is. I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Liner Mior, just in the shade Black. And I usually don't do this on camera, but I'll just go ahead and pop this on.
A sparkle lights a fire. I'm high, I'm a butterfly, a blooming flower, but I am thirsty. A drop of water and another drop of water. Be rising.
And then for lashes, I'm going to be using Lilly lashes in Gaia. I still can't pronounce it, but it's Gaia. And these are what they look like. I am going to do this off camera just because I just can't do it on camera. But I'm going to pop these on and then I'll be right back. Alright, so lashes are on. So now we're going to just jump into the face. For my foundation today, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade 109. And I primed my face with my usual Cover FX blurring primer. I just prime like on my nose and right next to my nose because that's where I usually have like my, oh, that's too much, where I usually have my pore problems. So I do that. And for blending, I'm just gonna pick up my EcoTools Beauty Sponge and start blending this out. I did not put a whole lot of foundation on my face. If I need to, I'll do like another layer. But just blending this out. And to highlight, I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Tan Sand. And just going to apply this everywhere I usually apply it. And then just use the opposite end of that same beauty sponge by EcoTools and blend this on out. And then to set my concealer, I'm going to be using my Pretty Vulgar Matte Beaute Loose Setting Powder. And I'm just going to pick up my beauty sponge with some of that powder on it and go ahead and set right under my eyes. Just really pressing that in. And I love this setting powder. It came in one of my Boxy Luxe boxes and I forget how much it retails for, but this is like a really good loose setting powder. And then to set where I crease, I kind of like just tap it in my laugh lines also. And then whatever is left, I also get a crease like on my forehead. So I'm gonna do that. And then what the heck, while we're at it, I'm just gonna carve out my cheekbones as well. Just because I like doing that. All right, and I'm not gonna really let this set for too long. Actually, like right after I put this powder on, I'm just gonna brush it away. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna take my big fluffy face brush by Aesthetica, and it's the P12 brush. And like I said, all I'm doing is just brushing away all of that excess powder. And next what I'm going to do, I'm going to bronze / contour my face. And to do that today, I'm going to be using the Pure Sculpting palette. And I'm going to be using the shade Inventor right here, and just like an angled face brush. And I tread lightly with this because this can very quickly like make my face look dirty, and I don't want that. So I'm just going to lightly start applying this. And I love this palette because it smells like chocolate. So, and your face can smell like chocolate. And next, I'm just gonna set the rest of my foundation using my Bobbi Brown Sheer Finish powder in the shade Basic Brown. And I just give myself like a light dusting of this just to make my foundation last all day. I love this powder, and it helps blend all of my like contour and everything together. So after I have a little bit of that, now I'm gonna go back to the eye so we can finish this up and make it a little smoky. So I'm gonna go back in with the NYX lingerie or lid lingerie palette. I'm gonna pick up that same shade that we used as our like defining color, the second color that we put down. And I'm just gonna look up and place that right onto my lower lash line. So now that we're all smoked out, I also went ahead and popped a Braille bronze eye pencil into my waterline. And it's just like literally what it is, like a bronze eye pencil. And then I put a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes. And next I'm gonna be moving on to my blush. And the blush that I'm using today is gonna be from Note Cosmetics in the shade Desert Rose. And I'm just gonna be using my flat face brush and just applying this on the outer portion of my cheeks to kind of bring my face, it's like slimming to the face. And whenever I have like bold eye looks, I like to put my blush closer to the outer part of my face, then focus right onto my cheekbones. So now that we have like a little kiss of blush, and any excess I could drag there, tap it on my nose. And then my highlighter for today, I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Duo. And I'm gonna be using the shade Hustler Baby, and just using my Luxie, what is it, 522 brush. And I'm gonna be applying this highlight right there, right on the tops of my cheekbones. I love this highlight. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And I just kind of take whatever's left and kind of like create a little C. And then just go ahead and highlight the rest of your face. And then finally, lastly, but not least, we have the lips. And this lip pencil is like dead. Like I need to get another one so bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and use my NYX Professional Makeup Lip Liner in Urban Cafe. And if I can, line my lips with this. And then for my lipstick today, I'm gonna be using the Matte Liquid Lip Paint by Mellow in the color Terran. And this is a matte, like a matte lipstick. And I'm just gonna apply that right on top there. And then just for like a little bit of extra color, this is looking a little too pale for me just by itself. So I'm gonna use my Adesi New York High Definition Liquid Lipstick in the shade Pink. And I'm just gonna pop that right on top. And that'll give me some color. So my lip looks good on camera, but I don't like the way it looks particularly in person. So I blotted a little bit of that. I just like blotted my lip with a napkin, and I'm gonna place Becca Cosmetics in the shade Taupe on top to kind of give it a little bit more of color I'm looking for. Okay, I think it helps some. So, but anyway, so this is the finished look. Thank you so much for tuning into my video. I hope you loved how this turned out just as much as I did. If you liked it, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe and join the Terra Squad. There's room for everyone here. And yeah, thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.